These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation...
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission.
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require some... And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true mastermind. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingsha?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingsha. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou, but in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Run away, you said? Well, the Borisin's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hulei? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Mock Talk. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned, and the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Luofu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just...
That so-called prophet lied to all of you.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon... Right now, everyone in the Luofu is distracted by the stupid war dance, so this will be the perfect chance to escape! Once you've returned to your territory...
Perfect chance? To return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only... Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports.
Wait, what did you just...
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always...
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to... You will come back. Because Foxians like you... Oh...
Water! God, what the heck was I thinking? If I knew it'd end like this, I would have stayed in the shackling prison.
Let me take a look.
Are you a healer?
Although Hule and his followers can currently hide in the city, won't be long before they're found.
You know why I'm letting you go. Because Foxy, head to the port and report back to me.
I can't believe he actually... Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao for now?
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive. We need to hurry, wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, and the Skyfaring... Close the ports? Why would they? Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, we need to hurry wherever we're... What? Are you joking? Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff... We need to hurry wherever we're going. Close the ports?
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery... Hey, although we're short-staffed at...
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Understood.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us. But I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao Chou.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan?
Oh, exactly as you They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream.
Fine. You can torture me until I talk. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries?
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yaoqing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become. Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies to achieve his goal. He sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired, a heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now... all right. Now it's...
Jiao Chou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but If I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wad?
General, before we completely lost contact with Zhao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't...
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Luofu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when a vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Luofu right before the war dance. This...
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long.
A star skiff to get us out of the Luofu. The Borisin we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually...
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borisin and corner our prey.
Resonate all together. A quick divination. Converge and awaken.
I have the shadow. There's no time to lose.
Too close. You're falling apart on your own.
Darkness, charge!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I see through you.
The battlefield has been cleared.
Let the show begin.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the Star Skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely—
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secrets. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused. If you have a target in mind, let's go in.
Lieutenant Yanxing! And...
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you
No, everything is normal on the ship.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yen. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost...
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Luofu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown...
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are away.
That makes perfect sense. So you're not...
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia. No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address...
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed. This is just weird. I thought all the I'm sorry, but I need to focus...
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened?
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia as on lockdown.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide.
Infallible!
Why are you still here?
No.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet?
This woman! She's the general of the Yaoxing!
Resonate all together! Tonight, Stars Echo!
All things in this world have human creations!
Time to reap. You cannot hide! Darkness, jump!
I see through you.
I am the shadow. There's no time to lose!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear!
You've been exposed. exposed.
A quick divination.
I won't do.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a sword.
That's exactly what I desire. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to...
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you...
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a...
Oh, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago. The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was born in one of the Fallen. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the...
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wanza, we've sent...
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia.
The hunt is not over yet.
Please, save me.
I want to live.
Xiaoshu, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot. Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borisin Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier Telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body... it's like she was split open. Just...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiaoshou?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisin bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's...
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Boris Moon Rage. A blessing for wolves. And a curse for foxes. For Borisin to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast. With the burning fury in her heart. That Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, and in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hulei. Do you know the saddest thing? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their...
I can smell your desperation. All the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful...
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed... What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect.
Can you even feel respect? With your...
Of course. because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, as the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles that's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Boris and we will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been...
That doesn't surprise... Mock talk.
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs...
Calm down, Mock talk. Look at you now.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to...
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong. But the bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a lot. Mock talk. Let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Don't come any closer. No!
Mock talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike... Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow.
Musa. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou Luofu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish art. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened power.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
As a representative of the Xianzhou Luofu, I will defeat all challengers.
That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Luofu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yanqing as...
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the...
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no... such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common... If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have...
A disciple of Lieutenant Yanqing? That means that I'm also technically a grand disciple of General Jing Yuan. When you put it like that...
You completely left my name out.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission... Please, follow this path. The contestant...
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Ah, shiny! Ooh, sparkly.
So...
there are so many...
March, before the war dance begins, my grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to wield a weapon like that must mean that you have ridiculous strength, right?
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long
Why would you tell me you're...
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and... Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice.
Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see.
You're March 7th.
That's right.
As you can see, I am the journal. I see the Skyfaring Commission. That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanqing this is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant... My apologies, this was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yanqing has his own... Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th, you are quite arrogant. Thank you very much for accepting my
Yes. Yeah, this is... Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all... Another awkward pause. I knew it. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like wait.
He's actually explaining...
Making things awkward?
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be calm.
Understood.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoch. This last-minute replacement, March 7th.
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's Challenge too?
That's right. I'm the...
What?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of sword...
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight, who has practiced swordsmanship for over
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
The first round of the war dance is about to begin.
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw these... Looking at these contestants, I understand why you wanted me to know myself.
So, do you want to go out and...
I knew it! Let's... Peach blossoms and divine sword descend!
That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to... You're even asking dating?
It's saying I am not a
Well, looks like she's done. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the...
shiny! Ooh, sparkly.
If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue.
Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll...
Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this?
too late for nerves now. It's almost time.
Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Mayan gave me, oh, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yunli?
It's when it stops beating that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. This was also part of Grandpa's orders.
I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there.
Hey, focus.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General!
You two, follow me. Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
My dad is an ace pilot!
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you.
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him...
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death?
Die, you lowly beast! Die!
Save your breath!
Converge and awaken!
I am the blade! Time to lose!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Tonight, Stars Echo! Quick divination.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Fear the not fear.
What?
I'm just worth
No return for all of you!
I see through you.
Moza, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a...
Hulei is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xian...
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hulei can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he—
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hulei's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him. This is Hulei's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to—
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to—
But
If Hule succeeds in getting this...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey. Not just what Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all and nothing more. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu.
Right now, the only
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians, are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make there is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemies' movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attack. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing,
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing...
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash... The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Luofu. Try not to go too wild.
Let's save some time. All together! A short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's save some time.
victory resonate all together.
Time to reap. You cannot hide! Darkness charmed!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All things human creations. Converge and awaken.
Time to lose!
Fangs and claws.
I hope for an end to strife at
A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskip Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this fart. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that? Everyone, out of the way! What a mess. I just knew it would. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and... That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to...
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian wolf? So decisive. So brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
The sneak that infiltrated the shackling prison. Moktok. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Zhao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed the warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eye. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows, thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the... Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
How honorable. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
It boils in my veins. Resurgence is at hand!
Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? The Xinzhou Yaoqing will ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy! Darkness charged!
Need to get strong? I venture forth to hunt. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I see through you.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. The fearless knows not fear.
Fight me! I must...
You've been exposed.
Yin and yang. May song bring us victory.
You need to get stronger.
Like a shadow.
Never hesitate! I won't do.
Listen to the final song of life.
Darkness charged!
Boris resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Waltza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and the people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisson blood to us. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also, when you think about it, this was a gift from the Borisson. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation before you arrive. I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared, and begin my journey home. This, before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me, or die at my hands.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the other... According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help. The Cloud Knights are all in position, following General...
Very good. Although...
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of the fault. Unfortunately, However, you can rest assured that the Cloud... Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but...
Who would be boarding the ship at this time?
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay.
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I have to check on this immediately. It's me, Yunli! She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous?
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only...
March, calm down.
about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you'd ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us Nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems, for everyone's sake.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hulei, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter and provide support.
I can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud. But also a little
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be... Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
Crowfeather stealth. Huh. Not bad luck.
Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Harmony and unison.
Right on time.
Night. Stars echo.
Converge and awaken.
Like the shadow. Like the shadow.
Within the self, not the soul. Again. Yes, you. Right on time. Yes, you. Lead through clouds.
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borison will let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring.
Crowfeather stealth.
Resonate all together.
Time to reap. You cannot hide.
Right on time. Right on time. Right on time. Together as one. Human creations.
To lose.
What are you made of?
I hope for an end to strife.
Right on time. Descend to Earth!
The battlefield has been cleared. Crowfeather stealth.
This way. We're not too late.
We would like
like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants, so that before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Your war dance ends here. From this moment on, the Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, now, run for your lives!
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
I see. Ready for me. That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your...
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter soaring high above.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to...
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Luofu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate, and
knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General... Blossoms and Divine Sword you guys... You're not Cloud Knight, Zack. You're real... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible. Welcome to my...
I see through you. Together as one.
divination.
Time to you cannot hide. Darkness charge.
I hope for an end to strife in the...
I am the shadow. There's no time to lose.
Oh, I get it! The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yunli, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way. Master Yanqing! What are you...
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Split.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
Please. I am March 7th, a sword master who will represent the Luofu in glorious battle.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Lest the Shao would send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Harmony will soon play in unity. Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster. The Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Nice job! Together as one. No matter.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? Just how wrong you are.
Such insane power! All things
Finally arrives.
I see through you. Yin and yang. Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
things in the human creations!
Yeah, that was sneaky!
Yin and yang!
Exposed. Time to... You cannot hide! We will your might! You thought I'd run? A wolf's mouth running is never an option!
A quick divinate together as one! No matter. All things human creations! No matter. Harmony and unison. Tonight, stars echo. No more time.
I could take 10 of that!
Darkness, charge!
Awesome!
Why is the shout still not here? I'm bored of these cops. This goes on, they'll all be dead by the time she arrives.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Was this predestined? The show was cool.
Not that important. A hero's life is hard.
Nice form. Shall we compete to see?
Infallible.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
As if Fate Shao would send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
A quick divination. All things in the human creations!
Never hesitate! Too close. I could take 10 of you! Yeah!
I venture forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Oh, I get it!
We will your might, dear cubs. You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? Just how long you are.
Such insane power!
Opening up. Shao finally arrives.
What I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
Converge and awaken!
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
Yeah, that was
things, human creations! Harmony and unison. Night. Stars echo. No more time. Eat a shot. Yeah. I see through you.
Show me what you can do.
Never hesitate!
I venture forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Not that. But it will take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of grass before I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Cho, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have...
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but after all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future. That I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage. And finally, not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, they can lead her to liberation, and the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do.
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisan custom to kill prisoners.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people.
even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Though enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I am humble dust. I drank it a while ago. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can. I will do my best to cure you. Bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder! Hulei's movements are slowing down? This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down! Nice job! Converge and awaken!
Show me what you can do. I'll give you...
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! All things human creations!
May song bring us victory.
A pathetic little poison like this. You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
The fearless knows not fear!
Tonight, stars echo. No more time.
Ready to shine. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Awesome!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Slowing down. That does not mean you can defeat.
You may be hard to kill. That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hulei, take a good look. Power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. Lieutenant Yang Qing, how are you holding up?
I've never been better.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No, I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and come. We need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there.
Yanqing, that was amazing. That final blow.
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just a...
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go...
Yes, I was defeated. But this was not unexpected.
I see that you have remarkable potential. How about trying a round of hand-to-hand combat?
Your martial prowess exceeds that of the general, while I
have looked forward to this for so long. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Luofu. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear.
the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Die, Boris. What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
Dangerous thoughts. Hold together. Resonate once more.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Goulet just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
I won't do.
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
Never hesitate!
Tonight, stars echo. No more times.
Strike with heart!
I see through you.
Sanctum claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! You cannot hide. Pray, I will devour you.
All things human creations.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
A one-time enemy. Bladed flight!
A quick divination.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
We can't let her get away!
But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Shao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhou. This time, I must make my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else? Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now.
I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending when I learned your story from Jiao Zhou. I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never want. I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart, and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest
Let's go. Please.
familiar smell of death, like a vulture. I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown me these familiar scenes countless times. But they have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness, when the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger. And have you... I found it. This.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Lulei.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Vernon's claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance.
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom. But they know all too well. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You will become an enemy of the Xianzhou.
You aim to instill terror within him. All of this is nothing but a...
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the poison, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path you have devoured the Crimson Moon.
a criminal of war, who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon. For those who are truly strong, oxygen and porcine are known, then I will create that path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the porcine onto you. Your human Jiao Chu served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. I told him before, if you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage.
This was the path that you prepared for me. To become...
That's right. We are so similar after all. We both monsters.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, oxygen and porcine are no more than labels. Accept these truths, and the porcine will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become carve your name into the Shenzhou's history books, or into the list of arch.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and
Nurgle! Don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nurgle! Look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly! We can do it! We can escape! Nurgle! Run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions,
The light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and...
in the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of the... They...
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never plead nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for them. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that...
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Boris and to roam.
that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more...
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself and have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and mourned. I once married strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey.
Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borsen and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Harmony and unison. Time for swordplay.
That won't do.
Converge and awaken!
Your move, Hule. How's this?
May song bring us victory.
And you're left with and you shall live forever!
Night. Stars echo! No more time. All things in this world have their human creations.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
That won't do.
Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend! Yin and yang. I see through you.
Pierces your skin! This is the only sense I have experienced for 700 years. Pain! Never hesitate!
That won't do.
I hope we're meant to strengthen the world. Let's do it all together.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
A quick divination. Converge and awaken! Human creations! Yin and yang!
Fangs and claws have grown dull! Utah consistent!
May song bring us victory.
That won't do.
So stars echo. No more time. How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Make your move, Hule. Fear the skills, not fear. Heed my commands.
That won't do.
Power attack! That envelops the earth.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate!
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
That won't do.
Your own storm!
Together as one. Human creations.
Utah resistance!
It's an honor to fight to the sound of Miss Robin's voice.
You
Since the day I was born, the skies have had tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled, and I once commanded sword, and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, in your name. Pull back your disguises and a wolf lurks in the heart of every Borset and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you!
Life's like a good book, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Firefly type form in position fight to live! Converge and awaken!
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate!
That won't do. I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Feeble mimicry. And your
Your life will be stolen. And you shall live forever!
Human creations!
If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
Sets in the seas of flame!
A quick divination.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! In the mood for another beating? It ain't over.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Make your move, Ulay. Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Pierces your skin! This I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Together as one. All things human creations.
Fangs and claws have grown dull.
That won't do. I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Step up, let's see ya. Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Sets in the seas of flame!
That's all you got?
Make your move, Ulay. The fearlessness of fear! Devour and envelop the earth!
That won't do.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Never hesitate!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Feeble mimicry.
That won't do.
Let the hunt begin! Make your move, Ulay. Fearlessness, not feeble.
Nice like a my friends. Indulge yourselves!
That won't do.
All things in this world, human creations.
Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over. Step in position.
I see through you. Like firefly until everything burns to ashes!
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Converge and awaken! This is more than a battle.
Sets in the seas of flame! Fight to live!
A quick divination.
In the mood for another beating?
Sets in the seas of flame!
Slice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Confidence.
All things must work human creations. Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Fearless, not fear!
that won't do.
In the mood for another beating?
Converge and awaken! Firefly to sense the seeds of pain!
Step up, let's see ya!
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Fight to live!
You cannot
Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Initiate cleanup.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless, not fear!
That won't do.
In the mood for another beating?
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Like fire until everything burns to ashes! Sense the seeds of flame! All things human creations!
Make your move, Hule.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
This is more than a battle.
Step up, let's see ya!
Recalibrating. Fight to live! I see through you. Converge and awaken.
Slice like a good brood, my friend. Indulge yourselves!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless, not fear!
That won't do.
This is more than a battle.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Quick divination.
Fearless, not fear!
That won't do.
Set in position.
Like firefly until everything burns to ashes! Firefly type roar in position. Sense the seeds of flame! Detected. I see through you. All things in the human creations!
friends?
Indulge!
Why would you disappear? Victory is inevitable!
That's all you got?
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Your move, Hule.
Recalibrating. Converge and awaken.
In the mood for another beating?
That won't do. Firefly Type 4 is set to seize the flame!
Make your move, Hule.
Never hesitate!
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
That won't do.
I see through you. All things human creations.
Your own claws!
Rice, my friends? Indulge yourselves!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Initiate cleanup.
Like firefly until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Our little hunting game ends here. Mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one. My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
The creature in the burn.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? What? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of past...
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this
specter of my former self. Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it? I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce. Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please, I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling Prison.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling Prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling Prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling Prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the Seat of Divine Foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you? Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin, but Elder. Your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests.
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of Dragon Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can...
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy.
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's...
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and...
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your...
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taura. Vidyadhara rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Danheng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your...
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please!
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply... The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave here alive.
Merciful Medicus!
Time to cleanse the field. I see through you. Converge and awaken! May song bring us victory.
A miracle!
No matter.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of pure body and mind. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Tonight, Echo.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless knows not fear. She's love.
A quick divination. Together as one. Human creations. Together.
Sacred of the state! Merciful Medicus!
Time to cleanse the filth. I see through you.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate!
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a...
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Luofu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us Preceptors, given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps even before my...
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by...
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
You really can't keep your mouth shut.
All right, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this dude.
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Huleis with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
Exactly. How are my masters doing?
Unfortunately, only one master is here.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my—
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still— Considering the intense battle with Hule, and then with General Fei Xiao, the rigorous sparring session with her.
Master Yun Li didn't eat.
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the—
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza.
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of wolf troopers went from a few dozen to thousands. And the number keeps rising. It's
Yun Li.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission. All three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
it looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission.
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But, alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who is just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens. If you're looking to meet her, the Lunarescent Depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is...
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough and... I'm sorry, Zhao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin? Imitating...
Zhao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the...
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once...
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about cure. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you...
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them.
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin. are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always...
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after...
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power," assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges. She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. It's just... the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is likely to bring much criticism from...
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the war dance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However,
the war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Luofu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luofu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events. From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Luofu has experienced numerous disturbances.
her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison and sway the Luofu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's insurrection was unsuccessful. But
Rather than outright victory, Fentilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts,
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
with Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal...
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber Eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless... Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively. We gathered today not just to tackle the Luofu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Jing Yuan, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fate?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the Seer strategist's. With the Luofu caught in such strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchui has concluded. Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luofu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the swarm.
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchui has just seen the 3, 2, 1 right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, do you remember your name? My name is Ting Yun. I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Luofu.
All visitors are requested to prepare for security checks in advance. Please remove your personal items and follow the guidance of our staff to complete the security screening.
I still prefer the Radiant Felspar.
A rare opportunity. Let's check out the backstage of the Sky Splitter. Maybe the...